What's up, everybody? My name's Cam. I'm a car detailer, and I use the Greenworks Pressure Washer to detail cars, and it stopped working one day, but I found a solution, so stick around for that. So I have the Greenworks 2000 PSI electric pressure washer, and I think that my solution will work for almost any Greenworks or any electric pressure washer in general. I think most of them have a power button like this that's protected from water, and then this little electric breaker here. So I think this solution should work for almost any electric pressure washer with those kind of components. So what was happening with mine was I knew it was getting power because it had this little green light on. So I knew it wasn't the fuse box or the outlet that wasn't working. All the things they try to tell you is wrong in the manual. I knew it wasn't that. So I knew it was getting power, but then I would go to turn it on. I would press the power button there and nothing would happen. So then I would come back, press the reset button, and it would just click, but the engine or the motor would run for just that click. And if you pressed it a bunch of times, it would rev like you're revving a car. So I knew it was getting power. I knew it wasn't that. So what I did was, or I guess what I originally was doing was I'd press reset and it would click. And then I would hit test and nothing would happen. So the test wasn't working. Something was failing in this little box. So originally when I called Greenworks, they said, okay, that's normal, don't worry, unplug it, take the nozzles off of your handle there and just let water drain through the nozzle. So hold down that and just let water drain through with no nozzle on and the power button off. Okay, so that's what I did the first time it broke, and it worked, but it broke the second time and I tried that and it didn't work. So there's a million YouTube videos on how to fix electric pressure washers, and I looked at the forums, I called their customer support, and nothing anyone was saying was working. And I looked at one forum where one lady said she mashed the reset button a million times and she said eventually it started to work, but then it broke. And so I kind of ruled that out. But eventually I became so frustrated that I just started mashing the reset button, and I probably pressed it, I want to say 45 times. And then eventually this thing started buzzing, and it kind of scared me because I didn't even know that it did that. But anyway, so it started buzzing and I figured that's probably not good, but it's something new. So I thought I was onto something. And I pressed reset, which stopped the buzzing, and the light was still green. So then I hit test, and the light turned off, which if you read down here, it tells you that when the light turns off when you press test, that means the test has worked. So that was promising. So the light was off, and then I pressed reset again, and the light turned back on. So that was great. And I came over here, and I pressed the power button, and I went up, picked it up, and it started working again. So that's how I fixed mine. Like I said, everyone seems to have their own way of fixing this. I've seen, I probably looked at 15 or 20 YouTube videos. I looked online, I called the customer support, and nothing worked. So if you've tried everything that everyone else has said, and you haven't tried this, just mash that reset button as many times as you can, and it worked for me. So hopefully it works for you. I'm actually on my way to go fix my friend's pressure washer, because I think it will work on theirs, even though it's a Craftsman. But I'm confident that it'll work. So I hope it stays working. I've only had it running for about 10 minutes, but I'm confident that it'll stay working. That's what I'm telling myself for now. But I hope I helped you guys. Like I said, share it with a friend if they need it. Like I'm going to fix my friend's now, even though it's not a Greenworks, but it's a super frustrating problem because for me, I do need the tool. But even if you don't need it, it's still very frustrating. You spend $200+ on a machine, then it doesn't work. So hopefully this works and I help someone out today. So thanks for watching. See you later.